Hey guys, so in the last video, we left you with a bit of a cliffhanger, as I'd like to say. Before we get into the delivery video, yes, you saw the title and thumbnail. It's a very exciting day. I want to give you a little bit of a background on some of the history of the cars that I've had. So you guys go back to the OG Tire Slayer, the 458 wide body. What you don't know is it was the same previous owner that also owned the 720 previously to me, and it is Kevin.
Hello.
Hello. I said to Kevin before he got on camera, hey, are you gonna feel awkward talking to us for a minute? And he was like, what do you want me to say? I said, just be genuine. Say what you said when you and I had a conversation, which was you were really excited to see what I did with the 458.
458 was super cool.
It was crazy.
Crazy to see what you do with it after you bought it from me, and I can't wait to see what you do with the 720.
So I got the 720, and I just showed him a photo of the kit on it, the full Vorsteiner Silverstone minus the fenders. And what do you think? Looks different already?
Crazy, man. Looks crazy.
I gotta bring it back down to Vancouver.
You gotta take me for a rip sometime, like you promised.
So here's what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll bring it down, and we'll let you drive the 720 with the extra 110 wheel horsepower it's now got.
Sure you trust me with that?
Yes. And then you can follow me in the brand new to DDE Mclaren P1. We just picked up the P1 from Raymond because Raymond's had all these hypercars, and it's been a dream of mine to eventually get a high-level car, and we finally pulled it off. So today is our very first hypercar to the channel, you guys. This is very surreal. Gallardos to 458s to a 720 to a Scuderia to now. Are you? Oh, I thought
are you okay?
I thought you were pinching his nipple. Are you happy, excited, don't care?
I think it was about time that you went from zero to hero.
Now I need hypercars to cruise with.
We're all obviously going to go for a cruise, but my nicer cars will be in the front.
Humble Raymond. He was like, you can take the P1 all you want because I'm just going to hang out with my Agera RS. But we're gonna go for a cruise with the very first DD hypercar to the channel. This is actually blowing my mind, you guys. I mean, this is like, I don't even know what to say.
And normally we'd tease it, we'd have a cover on it, we'd build up to it, but this time I thought, let's just show them, like, no games, we have a hypercar, it's the P1. There you go.
A lot of people have been getting hypercars, a lot of people have been teasing it, a lot of people have been, you know, kind of, I don't want to say dragging it out. For us, we're known for the clickbait. Clickbait it or drag things out a little bit, and we didn't want to drag this out. We just wanted to get in the channel and basically be like, bam, there you go. This is the Mclaren P1. You guys have seen this on this channel before. We've had the privilege of driving it. We were actually secretly driving this car and the Senna in the previous video because we were back then shopping for one of the cars. Fortunately for us, in the last week, everything came through and we chose this.
Yep.
So we felt the P1 was a better choice for a long-term financial investment. Not that the Senna is not going to go back up, but there are more limited numbers of the P1 for sure. 375. And I believe white with the red interior is quite a rare combination.
Yep. And cars at this level, it is an investment. Like, this car is obviously way more than our other cars, and this car will not be treated the same way. Damon promised me. This is more like, we're still gonna enjoy the car, but it will be treat the car a little bit more different, like a big block of gold.
I'm definitely not gonna drive this down a gravel road. Like the Lamborghini WRC video that kind of launched the channel. I don't know what else I need to tell you guys. I think honestly, you've seen this before on the channel. We really just, I'm really excited. We're going through the process right now of getting all the registration. Ensuring this level of car here is an absolute expensive nightmare. We're more than capable of taking a delivery video with this right now, getting in the car and going for the very first drive with the car. This, you guys, is a big moment for DDE. It's a big moment for us. We couldn't have done it without you, the DDE fam, everyone who's followed, anyone who's bought a hat, gone to shopdd.com, bought a key tag, a hoodie, a lanyard, anything. It's all of our sponsors. Let's name some of them.
Manscaped's a big one for us.
Yeah, Rockform.
Rockform since like 3 years ago. Rockform, and literally, it's not a sponsored video. Legit rock our stuff every day. Look.
Rockform. We have our Rockform, yep, all the time.
Maze has been really good to us. All the dealerships like SR and August Motor Cars helped us out along the way. Yeah. Raid Shadow Legends. I love me some Raid Shadow Legends, you guys. You're always when we do a promo, help us out, watch the promo, support the advertisers, and then hold on a second.
Look at this. Raymond's in the
That's my hypercar.
F40. Can you give us a quick rev before I start the P1? Thing sounds nuts. Hear the blow off valve?
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
No,
we'll take it.
No.
Yeah, we'll take it.
One down and yeah, later. So you guys, I think we need to do the official first startup of the DDE P1. Honestly, you guys, I think, you know, Dave and I were just chatting off camera for a second. This is a very different video for us. You know, we do play it up a lot of the time, you know, to keep you guys entertained. Off camera, we're not guys who jump around and yell, overly excited about every little thing that they see in the world. So this is definitely a more genuine video you're seeing of Dave and myself. You know, we just really are grateful. I love cars. And I've always dreamed of having a supercar, and the fact that we have this great opportunity that we've worked for. We've worked our faces off, but with your help and your views, the support, we have something like this that I honestly never thought we'd ever be able to attain. You know, you take it back like 12 years ago. 12 years ago, I worked at a furniture store, The Brick. Slanging furniture. I don't even know what to say. Crazy. Before that, had some really crappy jobs. One of my favorite jobs didn't pay a lot. I used to work with my mom. Yeah, this is a really big thing for us. It's a really big commitment. We didn't buy this car in cash. We didn't have that much cash, so we put a massive amount of money down. But we truly believe that we bought it at the right market value, and this car only has the potential to go up like an F1. I don't know if it'll ever be worth $20, $25 million, but who knows? I think this car very easily could be worth $5 or $10 million one day.
Yeah, it's honestly very surreal because when we first got into this, I really wanted an R8, and that's a big goal for mine. Before that, I was working at Starbucks. I was steaming milk for a living, and obviously DD started to grow. We got more cars. I got the Squadra Corsa, I got the Huracan, had the McLaren MP412C. And when I first drove this car a few months ago, I was like, this is the ultimate. And in that moment, I was like, this is the ultimate goal. And next thing you know, a few months later, we pulled the trigger on it. So believe in your dreams, work hard, make it happen. Took a lot of risks doing this. Even buying this car was a level of risk.
And that was the crazy thing, was when we were driving this car in the Senna, that's why we were driving it. We were like, you know, what would we really want to invest a big chunk of money into? You guys can comment below, did we make the right choice? Would you have bought a Senna instead? You gotta realize a Senna was half the price of this.
Half the price.
So this was, like Dave said, there's no joke, this is a big risk for us. Yeah. We're hoping that the market doesn't go down anymore on P1s, and it just, we believe it's leveled off, and now all that's going to happen is these cars will eventually over the next couple of years go back up in value. Let's start it. This thing is pretty sick.
How slammed is that? That's insane. Oh, she's so beautiful. The build quality is phenomenal. It literally is like art.
It's crazy.
Look at the wheel.
Look at the seats.
Look at the seats.
They fit me perfectly now that I've lost 25 pounds.
Yeah, I'm
the
happy
last
to drive
time
this.
I drove this, it was a bit tight.
It has a feature the Huracan does not have. 2 cup holders right here. Right there. Now these doors will fall on you. I did it one time accidentally and I was like, sorry. This is our first time, you and us, driving the DDE P1. Say that out loud, the DDE P1. That's nuts.
I got addicted to these cars, and Dave and I really pulled the trigger after we had the 720 for a bit. I think we know which car we got to go with.
And we still have a 720. We're still building a 720. That's not going to change.
No, and think about how sick the 720 and the P1 are going to look side by side, because they're the same spec.
They are the same
They're
spec.
both white carbon with the red seats.
Oh, we're good. Yep, you nailed it. So fast.
Man, you guys.
Oh, I love this car. Listen. Woo. It's so effortless. There's no lag.
No
electric
lag.
motors, there's nothing.
Woohoo! P1. Look at all the carbon in
Oh
here.
yeah, like literally.
Everything.
Carbon, 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 carbon. Even the roof's carbon, you notice that?
Yeah.
Everything is carbon fiber.
You guys, we got an official active roof scoop.
Oh
It says
yeah.
roof scoop. This is so surreal.
So perspective on what these cars cost. How many 720s could you buy for one P1?
This was 1.7. We got 720 for 300. So here's what you need to know. That's 1.7 US.
Oh yeah.
And the 720 was
300 Canadian.
300 Canadian.
So minus 30%, so 210.
Correct.
You could buy 8 to 9 720Ss for one P1. That being said, from an investment perspective, the P1 will go up in value.
720's never going
The
up.
720 is going to go down. Plus, how we drive a 720 and build it, it's not going to be an investment car.
gonna be the fun, daily drivable, crazy car. This is gonna be the car that you take out with the boys and you cruise, you go for the fun rips. I will take this on the track. Oh.
God. Damn, that's fast. Feels a lot like a Bugatti Veyron. Yeah. It has a constant pull. Mike Hall in here, he's hitting himself right now.
Mike Hall be screaming.
Yeah, the Huracan pull.
He'd be trying to push his foot through the bottom of the floor.
It's like literally like no other car you'll ever drive in.
It's mind-boggling. This whole moment is just beyond surreal.
First time in a supercar ever was in a 650S, and it scared me. It was crazy. This is like a whole other level. Imagine your first time ever being in an exotic car was a P1. Like you're in a Honda Civic and a P1.
I was so excited. My first time driving a Gallardo.
Yeah.
I was like,
this is so fast.
Losing my mind. You know what you and I need? You and I need to take the P1 and go get a Coke Zero.
Oh, I would love a Coke Zero.
I'm going to get a Coke Zero.
All the taste, none of the calories.
900 plus horsepower taking us to get us a Coke Zero.
Today's video is about getting a Coke Zero, but it's worth it because we're in a P1. You guys ready for some Coke Zeros? Do you want one? All right, I'll get you one too. Oh God, I am not 22 anymore. Get out of these cars. Hypercar, regular car, is some work.
Look at this. Hey, this is what the dream's made of right here.
P1.
How you guys doing?
Watch my day for the last 2 years.
You guys are catching us on the delivery day of our first Hypercar. We bought a P1.
I saw the P1. I was like, who's driving it? It's got to be you.
Yeah, we just got it.
Car.
It's been a dream, man.
Celebrate with Coke Zeros. We're healthy now, so we're not going to drink.
By the way, shout out to Coke. If you want to sponsor us, we could use some of the money to help pay for the P1 payment. You want the can?
A bottle. I need a lid.
You need a lid.
Too much pressure on a can.
All right.
Gotta drink it right away.
Let's do it. Coke Zero.
It's a big moment. P1, Coke Zeros.
That's it.
The car might not work anymore.
It might not. It doesn't work anymore. Tap doesn't work. It's so surreal. This is crazy. This gets declined for $4.46. Still approved.
Woo! It's getting better and better.
Thank you.
You can afford Coke Zero. Let's see them.
Doesn't mean that Dave's paycheck next month's going to go through.
I get a paycheck?
You get a paycheck now.
All right, let's go celebrate our P1 with our Coke Zeros. Hell yeah, cheers. Let's just spray all over you.
It better not. It better not. The selfie swig. You ready? Can you turn it around? Ready?
Cheers. P1s.
So what do you guys think? We finally have like a legit functional roof scoop.
P1, man. That's great.
Dude, this thing is so insane. Like all the angle.
P1, man.
Look at the door. You want to hear how it sounds?
Yeah, of course, man.
I'm already like that.
This is it. It's either DD goes up and up from here, or we're going broke.
Well, that's it.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, you too.
Right, so we have some work to do, unfortunately, in the P1. The insurance will take about a week because it has to go through this whole approval process, all this stuff.
Oh, dude. This is amazing. Well, you guys, smash the subscribe button, please. Join the DD fam. Go to shopdd.com, pick up some merch.
Lots of merch. Literally, it's like getting punched in the spine.
Well, you guys, we're gonna go tuck her away for now with the rest of the girls. Dave and I have a long trip back to Kelowna. Make sure you smash the subscribe button. Go and give Raymond at SR Auto Group a follow. Make sure that they get some love. I've known this dude since the very beginning of DD. He's the one that first modified my Gallardo. He's the one that I bought the 458 off of through. Kevin sold it back to Raymond. That was Kevin's old car who you met at the beginning of the video. Raymond hooked me up with the 720, and honestly, he's made no money. Absolutely loves us. Can you guys believe this?
No.
This is insane.
I don't want to drop it off. I want to take it home.
I drove here 5 hours this morning to do this delivery, and now we're about to drive 5 hours back. I don't even get to take her with me, but it was worth it. To go for that drive and do all that, Coke Zeros. Let's go.
Bye, guys.
Later. Bottomed out for the most part based on the spec you get, and now I'm praying.
Better bottom
I'm praying that they go back up, because we took a huge risk.
None of our kids go to school anymore. We have 5 kids between us. Not together. Not together.
Not together.
You got 2, I got 3. No one's going to school.
Same daddy daycare with 2 dads.